Yo guys, today we are going to go into practice mode and I'm going to break down my offensive ebook that I've been running in Madden 25. Currently, I'm running the Packers offensive ebook. I have 4 good pass formations for you and then a couple run formations that should help set y'all up for this entire year Madden Ultimate Team. If you like this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into practice mode and I'll break down my offense for you. All right, so we are in the Packers offense in practice mode, and the first thing we do, we're going to go to gun and we're going to go all the way over to bunch strong offset. When you're here, you're going to hit left trigger. Okay, that's going to bring up your audible screen. And for me, the only change you got to make is go to wide trail and change that to corner strike. Okay, because the main play you run is wide trail and the other audibles are good. Slant spacing is like a short red zone play. RPO alert, you get your run and you have the pass. Verticals are always good in Madden 25. And then corner strike, you get a lot of corner routes on the field. Wide trail is an everything beater. So currently it looks like they're rushing 4 and they have 2 linebackers and this looks like big nickel over G. All right, the way I read this is I read the B receiver to the A receiver, then I look at RB, X, and then Y. Y is my last resort. It's a check down, so that's the last thing I do. And the only adjustment I make to this play is when I come out, I make sure Christian McCaffrey is on a flat route. Okay, so if you look, the play normally, Christian McCaffrey has this little like out, like it's like a round out route. What I do is I like to put him on a flat, get him out to the flat as fast as possible, because what this does is it forces the outside corner to have to either make a decision. Are they going to cover the flat or are they going to cover Ward on the corner route, right? So it makes the AI have to work harder, right? Because if not, you just have, you could block the running back, but then it's just that one route for Ward and it could get double covered. So this is how I'm going to read it: B to A, RB, Y, and X. Okay, so like those are the ways you read it. So it looks like we're gonna have B open underneath. Well, like I said, this is not gonna be one of those plays that you're always getting the max amount of yards on, right? This is just a play that things get open against. We have A coming up wide open over there against man coverage. A will almost always beat man coverage, especially if you have one of the fastest tight ends in the game. I have the team builder, Sam Laporta, and he's one of the best cards in the game. A's open again over the middle. So like you see, this is a play that is really tough to defend against the defense, and it just makes the defense has to really get stretched out. And so like they're checking down a Christian McCaffrey, depending on what they come out in. So this is cover 3. Sometimes X will get open if you pass lead him down in front of that middle third safety. I'll see if I can fit it in there for you. So yeah, kind of like that. He dropped the ball. If you possession catch that, it's almost always a completion. They're back at in this cover 3. I'll see if I can get this ball to Randy Moss on the break. And see, like right there, that is how you complete that deep pass to Randy Moss. I'm gonna see if I can get this ball to Hines Ward here for you. A little tough the way they're playing this, but yeah, they're covering that route pretty well. But online, trust, corner routes are king. And like I was saying, the other things in this playbook, we got RPO alert zone. This thing is so good. If it's like, first and 10, right? You may not want to call this play, but if it's 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2, this is a perfect way to pick up yards. You got your running back that can just obviously run for the couple yards, or you can hit that bubble screen for a minimal gain and convert. And like I was saying, verts is always a really nice play. The only adjustments I make is I put Y on a flat route, and then since we don't have crossing hot routes yet, I put my my slot receiver, so Hines Ward, on a post. So this is what it looks like. And what we do is we just hike it and we read it. So RB is gonna get open right there, and that's really all you read on this. You're not my main thing with verts is you don't read the receiver on the outside or the running back. You're solely playing verts as the 3 bunch players. So you got so for me, it's Christian Watson, Hines Ward, and Sam Laporta. At the end of the day, if they're all covered, you can check it down to your running back, but usually they'll be open. Like this is open to Christian Watson on the outside. As you can see, this playbook, this formation has a lot of very strong plays to get you yards in Madden 25. Next up, we are going to be going into trips tight end. Trips tight end is probably my 2nd favorite formation in the game. I'll show you the audibles I do. So first off, we're going to change slants to halfback angle. Halfback angle is a pretty nice play, just base, but I like to use it a lot. So this is what we're going to do for the first formation. Second, we're going to change the run up the middle to the RPO. It's basically the exact same thing as the strong bunch offset, except we get an RPO in this formation. We're going to change verts to inside cross. I really like this route from the X receiver on the outside. And also you have double crossing routes, so that helps make it a little bit, you know, cheesy, if you will. And then finally, we're going to change PA slot corner to Y post. This tight end route is really unique. I don't really know many formations that have a route like this, but that is the audibles we're going to do for trips tight end. And now the play you choose to come out in, you know, it could vary, but I do PA slot corner. And the way I set this play up is pretty simple. I'm going to do the similar concept of put my running back in a flat route to make that high-low concept on the right side of the field. I'm then going to put Y on a streak and X on a streak. And then before I snap the ball, I'm going to motion X across the field. And you're going to get something like this. You're going to get a streak and corner on both sides of the field. Basically, this play is to clear out for your corner routes, right? So you're going to read this. All right, what corner route will be open? A. See what I mean? That is how you read this play. So like I said, we'll motion X over. I like to snap it before he's set. So it kind of like gets the defense in a little, you know, pickle kind of thing there. That would have been open, but he got bumped. But you guys see the motion. This play is very, very good. I think halfback angle is probably one of the more unique plays, since we don't have Power Route Master yet, right? You can't put your running back on a Texas route. So any play that gives you a route that you can't do in game yet is going to be really good. Halfback angle routes are always very good in the game. So that's why I like halfback angle. And some of the adjustments I like to make for this, right? I'll put A will go on a corner route. Put A on a corner. Okay. Y is good on this streak. I like that. Let's put X on a corner and then B on a drag. Okay. So this is what we're running here. I really think this play is very nice set up like this. Like I said, guys, it's really honestly comes down to just being able to stretch the defense as thin as possible. Now we're going to go to the RPO alert bubble. This play is a great red zone play to pick up that small yardage you need. This play, RPOs are always good in Madden, but I feel like this year, especially with how the A gap blitz is, I really feel like it is imperative to have a good short yardage gain that you can get the ball out quick. Then we're going to go to inside cross. This play is really good. The only adjustments I'll make is I'll put my running back on a triple option, which is down on the right stick. So I'll do this, and the triple options this year are pretty good because it's basically the AI tells you where. Wow, they sent everybody. So yeah, put running back on a triple option. X is going to run this deep post. And then we have BA under middle doing crossing drags. And we have Y over the deep on the deep end. And it's just, you know, read, see what's open. A's open. You know what I mean? These plays are, you know, the offense I run is one of those offenses where you're not going to get one play touchdowns every time. Like it's just not going to happen. You're going to have times where you're going to have to check down. I usually complete most of my games with over 90% completion. So this final play we're in is Y post. And the main adjustment I make is I put Y on a streak. Okay. So I put Y on a streak. You have X on this quick in. This tight end route is really nice. Beats man coverage really well. Sometimes against cover 3 you'll get open. But yeah, I really like this play. This formation's nice. I like to motion X in sometimes, and he'll block for you, which is really nice. But yeah, with Y post, it's probably not the best play in this formation, but it definitely has its advantages against man coverage. Like I think the tight end will get open here. Bam. This tight end route is really effective because say they're using the middle linebacker over the middle, they're gonna see Laporta bite in hard, and that could potentially get them to bite to the outside, and then when he cuts in, you get the free touchdown. All right, we're gonna run to the next formation that I like to run this year, and that is going to be bunch strong nasty. This is similar to bunch strong offset, except it's more of a condensed formation. You don't have your X receiver all the way to the sideline. He's really close to the line of scrimmage, which makes it even more interesting. So for this formation, the audibles I like to set up, and I put cheat inside zone. And then for inside zone, we're gonna go cheat double post. And then for flanker drive, we're gonna do vert slide, cheat vert Y slide, okay? And the play you're gonna come out in, oh, my bad. And then for the bottom one here, we're gonna change PA cross to mesh flat spot. All right, so these are the plays that are in your formation to audible to. And the play that I run is I come out in double post. Okay, double post is a really unique play this year. I mean, it's just one of those that's like really good. Look at this, right? So you have RB, like I said, if you can get a playbook that has your players running routes that you don't normally get, like a crossing route, this is key. This play has it. So what I like to do is I like to take the RPO off. I'll block the running back. I put A in a flat route. You keep RB and B the same, and X coming across the middle of the field as well. This is a big money play here, okay? If Aaron Rodgers gets the ball off, I had a touchdown to RB. Easy setup, block the running back. You put A in a flat route using the left trigger, and that is all she wrote. It is so easy to read this too. X is open. See, you're basically just going to read your 3 receivers, and then you have a check down route if needed with your tight end. Same thing. We're going to take running back, block them, put A in a flat route, and hike the ball and just read our keys. X is open. Let's move on to the next play. So this year, if you guys haven't seen this, they added these things called cheat plays. They're very prominent in the Miami Dolphins playbook, but most playbooks have them. And what this does is it allows receivers to basically pre-snap motion. And what this does is if your playbooks have a lot of them in the same formation, it forces the defense to stay on their toes because you don't know if they're going to be a run play or a pass play. So as you see, Christian Watson's coming in motion and is still in motion when the ball is snapped to block. This is the play I use for running in this formation. It's an inside zone, but it's very easy to pick up that short yardage. Plus, the defense is going to have to respect Christian Watson motioning for the next point that I'm going to share, which is there's pass plays out of this. So, for instance, say you don't want to run the ball, we can do PA cheat double post. As you see, Christian Watson is going to be a receiver, not blocking. So, like similar to double post, we're going to lock the running back and put A on a true flat route, okay? And if you really feel like it, you could go and put Hines Ward in a corner route to have 3 corner routes on this field. But this is what it looks like when you snap the ball. Christian Watson's going to run, and then he's going to run this post shallower than everybody else. Caught the ball in coverage right there. See? So this allows you to really keep the defense on toes. They'll never know, is he going to be blocking? Is he running the ball? You never know. This one is probably one of the cooler ones. This is PA cheat slide. Pretty stock play. The only thing I change is put my tight end on a corner route, okay? Look what happens here. Christian Watson's in motion, and he's going to run basically a wheel route. This thing against man coverage is so good. Unbelievably good. Especially if you have fast receivers. You're basically getting a wide receiver wheel route for completely free. So we put our tight end on a corner and just watch and learn. Christian Watson goes out, RB's open. Because the good thing is, right, with B taking that wheel route to the outside, it allows for RB to get open underneath. You basically get like a built-in clear out from X, and then you get B coming in behind that clear out to basically almost guarantee RB's open and underneath. It's very nice play. I really think that this play, wow, I just got absolutely destroyed. But this play is one of the more unique plays in this playbook. And finally, we're gonna go mesh flat spot here. This play is pretty good. I like to use this in the red zone a lot because you have the crossers and then you have Hines Ward sitting down on that like comeback route. But the only thing I'll change is put your running back on a streak, because the streak will force the middle linebacker to have to decide, am I going to cover Hines Ward on that comeback curl route, or am I going to take the running back up the seam, right? They have to decide. If they go with the running back, then RB's going to be open. If they don't go with the running back, then he'll be open. So it just all depends. You really have to be on your keys and read what the defense is doing. Like I said, put Y on a streak and you're ready to go. Looks like this is man coverage. Man coverage, corner routes are going to cook this year. So if it's man coverage, just throw that thing down to your corner route. We are going to the final passing formation in this playbook, and it is going to be in the split Y off formation. When you're here, the main thing I like to change is I'll go in here and I'll change this first play. We're going to make it corner strike. Okay. Then the second play for outside zone, we're going to go to Y curl. So we're going to change Y curl. Then we're going to have H choice, and then we're going to do inside zone. All right, so these are the plays that you like to have as your audibles. And then what I come out in is I come out in outside zone. Outside zone last year particularly was one of the best run plays in the game all year. If you have a good fullback, I recommend getting that Mike Allstott. He likes to get out in front and really pick up some key blocks. So this run play is my favorite so far in the year. I've used it a lot. I gain a pretty good amount of yards most times I run it. You know, it helps if you have a good running back. Christian McCaffrey for free is probably one of the best. Obviously CJ2K is the best running back in the game, but you can get away with using this Christian McCaffrey for a long time. The reasons that I like the other plays in this playbook is there is a very good cover 3 beater out of this play. I'm gonna respot the ball here and show y'all what I mean. This is a way to set up a cover 3 beater out of this play that usually works all the time. You're gonna put your B receiver on a streak. Okay. You're then going to block both your running back and your fullback. You're going to put A on an in and you're going to smart route it. Okay. So that means you're going to put them on an in and then you're going to hit Y, A, RB. Okay. RB is the smart route. You're going to keep X on this corner route. And the play that and the player that's going to get open is Randy Moss on the streak. I don't know why this works, but Randy Moss on the streak will get open either over the middle or rolled out to the right. It happens frequently with this play. I'm really not entirely sure why it works so well, but I tell you what, it does. And I mean, I've thrown some hot lasers this year out of this play. Look at Randy. Look at Randy just get so open. So open. This is like the best cover 3 beater that I've had this year. It is ridiculous how well this has worked for me. Literally just, that's how you set it up that quick. Randy Moss, they're shading to him double. And if you can fit it into the tight end, right? If they cover and they shade over like they did just there, then obviously it's going to be covered and you have to check down or, you know, find your other route or just throw it away. Throwing the ball away is one of probably the most key things you can do this year. If it's not open, don't throw it. Alrighty, and now we're gonna run into the some of the other formations that I like to use. You're gonna probably think like this is lame and dumb, but I like to run the ball sometimes. I'm a main passer. I'm a pass first offense. But what I do is I come into I form for runs and I go to stretch, right? I'm almost certain every single one of these I forms, yeah, they all have a version of stretch. Y off close has stretch, close flex has stretch, and then wing has halfback stretch. Wing is pretty good. I like the wing one because they have the tight ends on the line of scrimmage for you. So you can just run behind your blockers pretty well. Other playbooks that or other formations in this that have stretch, in single back, there's a lot of stretch plays. Only issue is you don't have that fullback right there in front of you blocking. So induce close, there's stretch. In wing flex close, there's a stretch. In tight Y off, there's a fake cheat halfback stretch, which could be pretty good because it's one of those plays where the players are going to be moving pre-snap. Stretch is the best run play in the game. The other 4 passing formations are so good this year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. These videos take a while to make. It takes a lot of gameplay time that I go through, just grinding, trying to figure out what's the best passing that I could do this year. And these 4 formations have worked out pretty well for me, and I hope they work well for you as well. If you liked the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy TX Saber, and I am out. Peace.